What's up, Fanversation? Kari Lane here, and we're at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival.
We have a film, a short Santa Barbara documentary film called Keep the Funk, all about saving the funk zone.
All right. And what is your involvement with the film?
I'm the writer-director of the film.
I'm the artist that speaks.
I'm a producer and cinematographer.
And what was the culmination? What brought this project about? Like, why make it now?
This is a timely issue. There's a lot of development coming through Santa Barbara that I think a lot of locals are not fans of, and I think they're getting frustrated by these developments that keep getting allowed to go through with very little pushback. So I had another project before around a similar issue, and then this issue popped up, and I got talking to the keepthefunk.org group, and they wanted to highlight this issue more, and a film's a great way to do that, and so that's how this came about.
And what made you sign on and want to get involved?
They asked me. I'm a local artist in Santa Barbara, and I own a gallery, and I'm partners at Love Warren Clothing, and we have an art studio where the hotel is going to go, and we've been there for like 15 years, and we kind of knew there was going to be change, and that's inevitable, but we didn't know it was going to be some gigantic Orange County big box mentality, and I don't know if you've been in the funk zone, but it's very small, very local, very cool, very artistic, wine tasting, movement, this and that. And we don't want to be a big box mentality. We don't want to be like that strip mall shit. And I think that he did a great job, and he shows what's going on, and there's a lot of things, like you said, behind doors that people don't know about, and there's a lot of money involved, and that's just it. So.
What made you want to be involved with this project?
Well, I got a call, and
yeah, but what made you go, yes, this?
I jumped on it right away because I'd worked on an environmental-focused film the year before that was in this festival as well, around oil. And this was around land and housing, and something that I have to deal with as a young person trying to be an artist here, a filmmaker here, and that my mom has seen, and that my grandfather saw, and that I hear stories about, and how it's gone right or wrong. I mean, we as a community should have a voice in what's done. And I don't also see a lot of my younger peers always getting engaged with local politics. Yeah. And I think this is also a time with what we have going on in Washington, D.C., like what we can do is stay united in a local way. And there's plenty of money around Santa Barbara. So to see like not only this project, but what's happening in Montecito even, and just kind of steamroll in and potentially ruin an area, I think that's something worth talking about.
So besides checking out the film, what can people do to be involved, find out more information on your film, or if they're interested in the topic, to learn more?
The best thing they can do is go to keepthefunk.org. That's a nonprofit organization that was founded by community residents in the funk zone to try and make sure, again, we want to be clear, no one's saying we can't develop the area, and we understand it needs to be developed, but we want the right development that's going to add to the funk zone community rather than take away. Because you just plonk in a giant hotel, that's not going to add to the community, it's going to create issues. And so keepthefunk.org. They have an Instagram page as well, and so that's the best place people can go.
I think also just showing up to local things in the funk zone and supporting people like Wally and other independent everything.
The different artists and
Shop
businesses,
local.
Yeah. I think that's really important.
I mean, State Street in itself, we had stores on State Street in the 90s, right? Yeah. And it was all local. Yeah. Very fun, very creative. Vintage clothing shops. Every owner knew everyone, like boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden, 2002, 2003 came, influx of corporates. And I understand, I get it, Billabong, H&M, everything. It started, now it looks like any street USA. And I don't want that to happen in the funk zone, because that is the last place in Santa Barbara that can stay truly local. I think State Street could make a comeback to become local, because it kind of is seeping in, but rents have to be lowered. And the corporates can pay that because it's an image store. You know what I mean? They have like 50 other stores. So, but I just don't want the funk zone to become that, because it's so cool out there. We know all the neighbors, and it reminds me of the 90s and, like the 80s even in Santa Barbara. And it was really fun. Anyway, so.
Well, thank you so much. Congrats on your film. And then now people know where to find out more information.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.